get it. ATL. Alright, let's get it. Tired of waiting. Tired of be patient. Yeah. I'm tired of waiting. I can't be patient. Yeah, I'm tired of waiting. So I can't be patient. Yeah, I'm tired of waiting. Yeah, I can't be patient. Yeah, I'm tired of waiting. Yeah, I can't be patient. Yeah, I'm tired of waiting. 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 I can't be patient. Yeah, I can't be patient. Yeah, I can't be patient. Yeah, I'm tired of waiting. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired of waiting. Yeah, I gotta get it. I gotta take it. I gotta make it. I got to get it. I'm taking my shot. I give you a shot.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy John, aka John Trizzy on the mic.
It's Logan, aka Lorax.
It's Jasmine, aka Jazzy.
It's Lawrence, aka Larry.
It's Amari, aka Mari.
It's Amanda, aka Amanda.
And welcome to the First Phase podcast, where we really connect with our student community here at Wise High School.
So for our first topic, I want to talk about safety. So y'all know we have a new administration and they ban Crocs. So how do y'all feel about that? And do you feel as though it's a safety hazard?
I feel as though banning Crocs is a little excessive. It's really strict and they're focusing on the wrong things. Like, it's a lot of other issues, bigger issues in the school going on than some Crocs. But how do y'all feel about that?
I mean, for me, I've been wearing Crocs since like my freshman year. When I was like, a freshman, I really, like to really style and like accessorize my Crocs. And, not having Crocs really like brung down my like sense of, accessorization, especially since we do wear uniforms. It's kind of like a sense of entrapment, that we can't, be ourselves and be able to like, style and like accessorize.
I mean, I feel like I'm a big person. I like to, don't get me wrong, I like to accessorize, but with the Crocs situation, I guess they want to do it because they want everyone to feel on the same level. I can go out and buy Crocs right now, but I probably wouldn't wear them to school. I bet they're comfortable, but I think they're doing it for some kind of safety. All I know is if that they're doing it, it must be something serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm kind of late to the Croc trend. I started wearing Crocs last year, but it was very comfortable. And for me, I'm a procrastinator, so it was easy just to put them on and leave out the house. So I am kind of upset about this rule. Don't know why it's like this, but
I'm upset too. Like, I like wearing Crocs. I hate wearing shoes. Like shoes hurt my feet, especially going up and down the steps every day.
Oh, but here's the thing about, when it comes to Crocs, like when you're like walking down like the stairs and stuff like that, like I'll be almost tripping sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I do trip a lot in my Crocs. I will admit that.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why they said it's a safety hazard. But I'm confused because you all know nurses, they wear Crocs.
Yeah.
So you wear Crocs in the work business. So it's a few questions I have.
Yeah, like I work and my boss lets me, wear my Crocs.
Right.
When I'm at work. Like he says that they're non-slip. So, going off that, I feel like a good solution for that, you feel like wearing Crocs would be like, the Crocs without the holes in them. Like, because sometimes when like you say for like something sharp goes into like the Crocs and stuff like that, I feel like a good alternative would be like the Crocs without like the holes instead of like banning it all together. What do you guys think about
But I think my question about that is how many students would actually wear those kind of Crocs?
Yeah. Because they are a different style.
See, now with the no slips, I feel like those are more so work related. Like, I've worn those out the house to school. Like, one day I just woke up so late and I had no choice, but they're comfortable. I see why you guys wear them, because some people just don't feel like getting out of the bed and just want to wear like comfortable stuff. Even now, like, my ankles hurt wearing these sneakers, but I think it because it looks nice. But I don't know. That's just personally me. Jasmine, what do you say about it?
I mean, I still wear my Crocs. I wear them every single day. I don't think there's ever been a day I wore regular shoes to school, except for one, because I almost got in trouble. But ever since then, I just been wearing my Crocs. They don't really say anything, but overall, it's just very comfortable. And then I have dance class, and I don't feel like putting my shoes back on after dance. And then every time I go to the bathroom, I have to put on shoes just because I'm not walking in the bathroom with my feet out. Because, with dance, you can't wear shoes. So the Crocs just make it more simple. It's just easier. It's just more efficient.
Yeah, it is more efficient, especially like when you're going and like waking up late. You have like what you want to like really like put in time for. Like I feel like shoes is like it gives that sense of like lateness, I would say, because like some people don't feel like putting on their shoes.
And it's like easy to express yourself doing Crocs. Like with Jibbits, you can express yourself.
Yes. But I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
How do you all feel about outside weapons? So with that falls on the topic of
safety.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying as in pepper spray, pocket knives. I feel it's a lot of people that have keychains they walk around with pepper spray. So how do you all feel about that as students?
I mean, I feel like in some aspects, self-defense is important. You have pepper spray and things like that, because anything can happen, especially in this day and age. But sometimes people do take a little too far. Like, I feel like if you're going to bring that stuff, keep it in your bag or keep it away instead of, like, showing it around. And then people use that stuff to incite fights. Like, you ever heard about people spraying their knuckles with pepper spray to a fight?
Yeah, I've heard that before.
It's like, I feel like things like that is just like, y'all are making it really hard to defend it being just self-defense. You know what I mean?
I feel like for me personally, when it comes to weapons, like it's a time and a place for them, like needs for them. It's like a time and place to really like have them and stuff. Like say if you're like out in like public and stuff like that, like and it's unknown. It's like somewhere where you don't know that, right? You would need them, right? Like just in case.
I feel like that's public. Like you don't have to come to school with like pepper spray.
Not
Like,
come to
I
school,
wish someone would run up on me. Like no, like not that. But I feel like this school, like I mean, you shouldn't be coming like preparing the ball to brawl. Like,
I mean, I see both sides. I mean, I see the aspect of being safe, but I feel like it's not to the point where people are bringing it for safety measures. They're just bringing it just to bring it in a way.
to show it off.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it becomes, hazardous in weapons and, under the category weapons and all that stuff, because people show it and they use it in non-dangerous situations. So I'm half-half on it.
But I feel like school should also just be a safe place. You shouldn't have to worry about defending yourself, because it's school. Having that stuff in the real world is acceptable, but in school you shouldn't have to worry about someone coming in with a gun or someone trying to
Or like a
attack
pocket
you,
knife.
or anything like that. You shouldn't have to worry about that.
But I think that's just the reality of schools nowadays in general. I mean,
Yeah.
you see all the things that are happening on the news with school safety and different things that are happening. So I understand people wanting to be safe, but I feel like there's another way that we can do that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a silver lining, when it comes to school and safety. Like I'm glad, like that we have. That's why we have like security and things like that in schools, because so we don't have to fear to bring those weapons in here. So I feel like that's like an important step, for a good like really of a solution to have is our security in schools. Like they try to protect us in any ways that they can, so we don't have to bring those weapons in here.
With that, I feel like that's why students probably do bring them, because if they're going to tell security, it's probably going to be considered snitching, and which I think is stupid.
Yeah.
Like I don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, and it's not, honestly, snitching is like it's like a common theme among teenagers. We don't want to be that that guy or like girl to say like, hey, we're doing this, we're doing that. Like they're like, it's like snitching is like to them is wrong. It's like a code. It's like a code, like you can't say that.
But what do you guys think that us as students, what we can do to ensure safety?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
We can make like little posters and stuff, like in the hallways, like during anti-bullying month. I saw some kids like having little posters and stuff. I thought it was
that
cute.
was really nice.
I thought it was neat. I thought it was nifty.
I think just overall, just take it more seriously. I think that we see what's happening on the news and we're like, oh, well, that's in another state or that can't happen to us. But just overall, just take it more seriously and, let the security do their jobs, even though that's hard sometimes. But I think overall, we just have to trust in our security and staff that they will overall make the best decisions.
Yeah, and also, keep your head on the swivel and be, conscious of who you're around.
I agree.
But, so wrapping up, going into our next topic is, about, bullying. And one thing I want to ask you guys is, have you guys, like, ever experienced, bullying in any, like, sorts of way in, like, school?
So me personally, I was bullied when I was younger. We have two females here, so y'all know what peach fuzz is, right?
Yeah.
So I used to get bullied on that. I used to get bullied for looking Asian. It was so much stuff I was bullied on, but
That is so cruel.
That is cool.
That is so cruel.
But I felt I was bullied because I didn't have a voice. So I think that's why I never really stood up for myself. But
Yeah.
any of y'all been bullied?
For me, honestly, when it came to, like, bullying, I got bullied because of, like, really my skin and how, kids are cruel. I had, like,
Kids are mean.
I had, like, the worst nicknames, like Pizza Face,
I'm sorry.
like, people used to try to be like, oh, connect the dots. Like, that game? Like, you do, like, the little... Yeah, I had it. I had it all, man. And it was, during that time, like, they made me very insecure, about who I am as a person. But, I have tried, like, things to, like, actually improve myself. And, really, like, I've learned from it and, grown from that experience. So what I'm telling you, like, the younger, kids that, struggle with, like, acne and things of that nature, like, don't be ashamed, you're beautiful for who you are.
I agree.
Yep. Anybody else have been experienced?
I would say personally, I've like gone through. I've never been bullied, but like, it's the reputation about it. You have one slip up, the whole school knows about it.
That's true.
Like, it's going to be something that goes. I don't want to go too much into detail, but I understand what it's like to go through something and then have the whole school know about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, wow, they did that, but
And
I wouldn't say I've been.
I think
bullied.
a big part of that plays into like social media.
Oh, yeah,
You know, social
cyberbullying,
media.
yeah.
Definitely with the fights and whatnot.
Yeah,
Right.
because
you get in one fight and the whole county
a whole everything knows, like, these spam pages, these fight pages, like, it's a lot, like, especially if especially if it's somebody that that's on that page. It's like a lot for the students to handle, especially if your parents see it. Then it's like it gives you a bad rap, like a bad reputation around that,
Right. And now in a day and age, we are trying to put our brand out there or images out there of ourselves, so we don't need this type of stuff on the internet. And I think that's why it plays a big role. Well, social media plays a big role in all this, because I just think that overall, as we're getting older, we're starting to apply for jobs or colleges, and colleges go back and see what's on our social media pages. And overall, we want a good rep, and you don't want anything bad on there. And I think social media just plays a whole part in all this.
Yeah, it's really like, a digital footprint. It follows you, So what I tell like my mentees that, I talk to is like, always, be careful about what you post and, be more aware, because awareness is like very key, especially going in through this world that we live in now. Like, you always have to, keep your head on the swivel, especially like when it comes to social media. And, kids are also mean on social media. Like,
It's a dangerous weapon.
It really is. Social media is a dangerous weapon.
Like, I feel like a lot of people just. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Oh, you're good, bro.
But I feel like a lot of people like do have a lot to say, and sometimes it comes across as vocal, but they don't really understand. Amanda, you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
What you all do?
Is there anything you want to add?
About bullying.
Yeah.
Yes, I have got bullied before. I got bullied in middle school because I was told I was fat. I was told I was ugly. But it didn't make me weaker. It just made me stronger. It made me grow as a person. And now every day I look at myself like, oh, I'm that girl. Like, I learned that.
That's a nice attitude.
As you should.
Yeah, I feel like everyone should look at themselves as, smile about themselves. And, some good solutions, I think, like, for bullying is like, talk to somebody. Even if you don't want to, hear them out, like, if that that person isn't there for you, like, at least, try to reach out. And, this program that we're in, YPMA, is like a staple for that, like, try to bring like these kids in who have like, problems going on in their lives and like, struggles with, sorts of things. Like, we help that. We see that, as like the older generation, moving up in the world, so we can help them, fix that problem and, never have to, be fearful for themselves.
Yeah, I think everyone just needs like a safe place or someone they can talk to. I mean, I know I'm always venting to my friends about problems that I have, but just overall having someone to talk to about these things.
Like,
Yeah, I believe everyone needs somebody.
Yes.
I feel like that falls into having like the right crowd, because I know when something goes down and I'm mad and I don't want to talk to my parents, I definitely go to my friends all the time.
oh yeah, for sure. Like, my friends are like a venting. Like, I will literally vent to them like all the time about even if it's the most random thing. Like, they're always there, especially you guys. You know what I'm saying? I will vent to y'all like if I'm going through something, or even the people in the group. You know, I would like vent to that. So, you know, it really helps because like it's like a safe haven for me in here.
I think it helps me. Yeah, it helps me too. I mean, just being able to let it all out, and then they're like, wait, who's this person? And then who's that? And just overall talking to someone else outside of my parents is just overall better for me, because, you know, I understand that your parents tell you stuff from their point of view, and when you're mad, you don't want to hear that sometimes. You want someone to just agree with you just because. So I think just having someone to talk to is always a great way to.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, when you do have like that person, like when it comes to bullying, don't surround yourself around like the wrong crowd, you know, like people that's gonna bring your life down for like, you know, for all the wrong reasons. You know, make yourself better first. That's the most important. If you have like something that you're insecure about, try to, you know, go through that and like fix it. You know, like for me, I was like, for my skin, I have like tried every cream in the world, you know, but you know, even if, you know, my skin has cleared up now, but you know, I'm saying that, you know, even through that, you know, that pain that I went through, I've always, you know, believed in myself and, you know, never gave up because of that fact that, you know, those things happen. And also,
I have a question for you all. Do you guys think that cyberbullying is avoidable or no?
No.
Personally, no.
People always say just close the laptop, but the fact that you know that it's still happening is enough for me to.
Because then once you close the laptop, you still have to come here and deal with it in
Right, that's what I'm
reality.
saying. It's like the fact that you know that people are still bullying you. I don't care if the laptop is closed across. You know, I don't care where it's at. The fact that I know, and then especially when I see those people, and then they're like, you know, it's just
like,
you just know. It's just ugh.
when it comes to social media, anybody could be anybody. Like over a computer screen, it's like they're wearing a mask, or like over a phone, like they're wearing a mask. And honestly, in this day and age, I don't want people to wear that mask.
Right.
I want people to be themselves, no matter how ugly, how short, how anything they think themselves to be. I want everyone to be, you know, confident in what they say. Speak out, like no matter what, even if they have an issue, you know.
I feel like
Be themselves. Yeah. I think that's, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's avoidable. I don't think it's avoidable. I mean, either way, social media or no social media, people are not going to like you just because. So,
And I feel like it comes with your mindset. Like, not everyone's gonna like you, and you just have to take it with a grain of salt and let it go. You know, because especially now, like in 10 years when you're off doing your own thing, who didn't like you in high school is not going to matter. It's not going to affect your career or how much money you're making. So it's just like, just let things go. Focus on yourself. Surround yourself with the people that you need to surround yourself with, and then
Yeah, for real. And Logan, do you think that cyberbullying is avoidable?
Personally, no. I feel like people are going to talk. They're going to have their opinions. So I don't really feel like you can avoid that. I just feel it's how you handle it. So no, I don't think cyberbullying is avoidable, personally.
Yeah, you just have to, you know, handle what you got to handle, you know, especially in high school. Like, you know, memes and things go around all the time. Shoot. Like, for example, my friend, like, he would post, like, you know, he would, like, prank me. And, like, for example, he poured water on me, like, as, like, a prank. But it, like, you know, at the same time, like, you know, why did you do that? Like,
I've seen your friend.
You seen it?
I've never seen that video, but I've seen where he posted your AirPods.
it was a lot, but also, going into that, just watch what you post,
Right.
and
Watch what you say.
do what you got to do.
So on to the next topic. As you guys know, we have a lot of holidays coming up, from Thanksgiving to Christmas to New Year's. So my question for you all is, how are the Thanksgiving plates looking?
Oh Lord,
I say we'll start with the left side of
What's on y'all plates?
yeah, that's our left side.
Amari?
For me, it's mostly mac and cheese.
Oh, yes.
I'll eat turkey. I mean, it's not my
Let's hear
favorite, but
'em out.
I'll
Let's
eat
hear
it.
'em out.
And then string beans. And that's pretty much all I put on my. Oh, and rolls, like the rolls. I
So
always
no
have,
yam?
Hawaiian rolls, if we're being specific.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Hawaiian
gotta
rolls for
have
sure. I only put yams on there if my mom she'll be like, just add them on there just because. But for the most part, those three are like the only thing that stay on my plate the entire time. Mostly the mac and cheese.
Okay, Jasmine?
Well, for me, it's ham. Gotta have the yams, the rolls. I also like green bean casserole. Not green bean casserole.
Ooh.
Well, no, that's called green bean casserole. Yeah.
Exotic.
I like that. I like that too. They add a little bacon on it. It's really good. And then I like when my mac and cheese and my baked beans touch. I don't know if it's just me. I like when they come together.
Yeah, I need them to
bit.
stick together. I hate when they separate.
Yeah, I like when it touches a little bit. And then don't look at me like
Y'all don't want to hear what I
then-
gotta say.
for the beverage, I don't drink soda, so I just have a little ginger ale. I don't do eggnog either.
I love eggnog.
Right, eggnog is really good.
I skip the turkey.
That's the
I
best.
skip the stuffing. Unless it has eggs in it. I eat stuff that has eggs in it. But then, yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so on my plate, gotta have fried chicken. You gotta have yams. You gotta have your ham. You gotta have green beans, or any greens. So it could be cabbage, green beans, any greens. Gotta have stuffing. What else? Again, you gotta have a roll. I don't know if I say yams. Yeah. Oh, deviled eggs. You gotta have a deviled egg.
Oh yes,
I love deviled eggs.
perfectly seasoned too.
Right, but it depends who makes it.
Yes, I feel like that's what everything though. Mac and cheese. I think mine is the basic. I don't eat turkey. Turkey is dry.
Oh Lord, here we go.
We can skip over Jonte. What's on your plate, Lawrence?
Jonte, what's on your plate?
Oh, you already know.
Let's hear him out.
But we don't want to know.
Macaroni and cheese.
You can eat your crabs mac and cheese.
My Kraft mac and cheese. I'm talking about the one on the stove, like that thing.
That don't make it better. It's still with the powder. It's still with the powder.
You mad?
So do you add sugar in it?
Like
And the mac and cheese?
Yeah, y'all don't put sugar. Hold up.
No.
Y'all don't put sugar on y'all mac and cheese?
Hold up.
No.
Y'all don't put sugar on y'all mac and
I
cheese?
leave my mac and cheese alone. As long as you got a little crisp on it, I'm fine.
I keep it with just the mac and the cheese. I don't understand all these extra
Right.
ingredients. What is?
and
Y'all don't put sugar on your mac and cheese?
and
I'm
no
gonna
yams.
try that this year.
Who was putting
I've
sugar
never done that in
on
my
Logan?
Nobody.
You Amanda.
No.
Not even Amanda.
I had put cinnamon on my mac and cheese before.
That just
Cinnamon.
sounds.
That's even worse.
No, it's not. It's
Sounds nasty.
good. Y'all,
So you put cinnamon
really
Both of
good.
y'all just sound.
on the cheese? Like
So wait. No. Okay.
mac and cheese is supposed to be like savory. Y'all making it sweet. It's
But
supposed
no,
to be
it's
savory.
good because it's like a savory
No.
sweet.
Mac and cheese is just baked mac and cheese is just real dry.
That's because you're not cooking.
Before we debate, Jonte, finish up your plate.
Okay.
What else
So,
you got?
You know what I'm saying? Fried chicken to me is like, on a rainy Saturday,
Again.
Gosh.
Like
No, I kind of agree. Fried chicken for a holiday.
Jazz, you too?
On a
So
holiday.
you're taking turkey?
really?
I'm taking ham.
Mercy.
But you know what I'm saying?
But fried
You
chicken
can't do
on a
both?
holiday. Maybe both, but like.
Now mashed potatoes and gravy on
Dang, I forgot mashed potatoes.
Mashed
Oh
potatoes and
yeah, mashed
gravy?
potatoes is good.
That
Okay,
is
he
the
on to
best thing.
No, he's not. He said one. He said one thing.
And then for the greens, collard greens, asparagus, any other greens, and for the dessert, banana pudding,
Yes.
Yes, okay, I can agree with that.
and cranberry sauce,
Straight up, just sit. That's
Yeah,
it.
Just the cranberry sauce?
Straight cranberry sauce?
Yeah, with like the little
course,
disc, like the little
just the
disc. Yeah, with the little disc on it. You know what I'm saying?
I would get if you mean like the Jello. I mean, just the cranberry sauce.
Just the cranberry sauce.
You
Eat
eat,
it with a fork.
Okay,
but it's a sauce.
Creative.
Like, it's, okay.
I'll give that to you.
Lawrence, what do you put on your plate?
Oh, where do we begin? I gotta have my chitlins. I know that's. Hold
My
on.
God.
Wait.
Insane.
Wait.
Okay, hold on.
That's
Let's hear
it.
him out. Let's hear him out.
That's it.
I love my collard greens. I got to have my black mac and cheese. It's
You said what?
Southern.
Southern mac and cheese. Thank you.
Oh, I was like,
I got. Listen, if it doesn't have a little bit of a crisp in each corner, I cannot eat the mac and cheese. I actually really enjoy coleslaw. I think that's really good.
That's just
Okay, I also right person has to make it.
Huh?
That's something the right person has to make. You can't eat everyone
depends on who makes it,
coleslaw. Yeah.
yeah.
Hawaiian bread,
Okay,
and for
for
dessert, I actually really love marshmallows covered in chocolate. If you don't have that chocolate
Okay,
fountain,
yeah, chocolate.
I enjoy that.
That's
Like-
different. I never
Okay,
heard of
Yeah, I never heard
Amanda.
that before.
Okay, so for me, I don't eat everybody's food.
Uh-oh.
But for me, I gotta have fried chicken,
Thank you.
ham.
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat turkey, mac and cheese, a double egg, potato salad,
Okay.
That sounds good.
coleslaw. Sometimes they'll have salad. I'll eat some salad. A roll. What else? I don't eat yams.
Wait a minute. What?
I don't eat.
right. Wait.
Yams are just nasty.
Whoa. Okay, yeah, I agree.
I mean, I like them with syrup
You
on
agree
it.
with
I
me?
agree with that. I agree with her.
You guys don't
Let
put
me finish.
syrup on your yams? Like
That actually might
drizzle?
that actually might be
That sounds
good.
nice.
Yeah, like a drizzle.
He might be onto something.
Wait, okay, is that all you put on your plate?
I'm gonna hear you out.
Yeah, that's all I put on my plate.
Okay, so my next question for you all, since we're already talking about it, what are your unpopular opinions when it comes to Thanksgiving food? So we already said someone doesn't like yams. He doesn't like mac and cheese.
Oh, stuffing. I don't like
Stuffing.
stuffing.
Oh, yeah,
You don't like stuffing?
It depends on who makes it.
Yes, I agree.
That plays a good part.
I don't think I ever tried like
Like-
somebody's actual good stuff. I think that's
No,
wrong.
I don't like it.
on Thanksgiving, have you ever like stuffed the turkey? Like
What?
Like
stuffed the turkey?
with like
With-
onions, peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mother
yeah.
did that.
that. Honestly, stuffing a turkey, that's a lot.
I leave it alone. Let the turkey be turkey.
In my
it's gonna be eaten
opinion,
either
turkey
way.
is dry and has no flavor.
Put some barbecue sauce on it.
I don't
You'll
care
be
how
okay.
much seasoning you put on the turkey.
Barbecue sauce on it.
It has
You will
no
be
flavor.
Okay. You will be okay. Now, Lawrence, I have a question for you.
Sure. Later.
Those chitlins, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do you cook them?
Intestines, bro? Really? No.
So hold on. Wait a minute, bro. If you can have bacon, I'm sure you can have some chitlins.
Chitlins aren't nasty. They just stink.
Hold on.
So you eat them?
I've had them once.
Okay, so how do you cook yours?
Okay,
Not proud of
so I actually really enjoyed them. You know, you let them sit for 40 minutes in a nice pot with water, and then you put them in the stove. Come out really good.
No seasoning?
Oh, there's seasoning, just a little bit, but I always enjoy mine with hot sauce.
Okay.
If you have your chitlins with hot sauce, it won't be too bad.
So what does it taste like? Like, what's
Yeah.
the texture? Is it crispy? Is it chewy?
Really chewy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
Oh.
good.
It tastes like any other animal.
Wait, so what is like? Is it pig guts? What is it?
It's like it's like pig
It's from a
intestine.
pig.
It just stank. Like I
That
don't know.
just
If you can get past the
Just
smell
smell.
and then you taste, it's like, oh my god, I've got to have more. Like, it's so good.
Gotta have
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! See, but back on the baked mac and cheese. Yeah, all y'all.
So my question for you is, who normally cooks your mac and cheese, and what do they do to it?
See, you already know my mom. She tries.
Okay.
Okay,
She tries.
okay.
She tries.
So does she make a roux with her mac and cheese?
Yes, like she puts it in like the oven, like what I'm saying, bring it out, or someone else will bring it over, probably like an auntie.
Okay, how do they make it though?
Auntie that I never met.
Do they just put the noodles in the cheese? Is that it?
Yeah, something like that.
No,
I
they
never
need to boil the noodles.
We need a roux.
Add some salt to the water. Then you
See.
drain the noodles.
See. There's
Right?
some kind of secret
you make sure you get
recipe
your
that we don't
roux.
know.
Make sure it's nice and
There-
thick.
Maybe.
Get your
Yeah.
egg.
Maybe.
Put the egg in it. Okay,
But
stop.
all I gotta say is, you know what? When when Thanksgiving, like when that November rolls around, I'm gonna bring you guys. Some,
I want to
nice
see
mac and
all you all
cheese.
plates.
All right, you gonna see my.
Hey, I gotta post it on your
I want
stories
to see
or
some
something.
color on them plates.
Add me to
no
the close
dry
friends
plates.
and post it.
Like
You know what? He was onto something when he said syrup on the
Right?
on the
yeah.
yam.
Right?
Like a
That
drizzle.
sounds
So wait,
good.
I have a quick question. Y'all really never tried mac and cheese with sugar?
I'm
Logan,
sorry.
we'll pass
It's
that,
good with
Logan.
cinnamon.
I've never heard of
Logan,
it
I've
we'll
never
pass
heard
that.
anyone
Anybody
say
does
that.
that in my life.
It's good with cinnamon.
I've heard of
Marshmallows is as crazy as it's gotten for me.
I've heard spaghetti with sugar, but
At
I've
this
never,
point,
but I've never
at this
heard.
point, cue the outro music. Ain't nobody gotta.
like honestly, y'all plates were like complex, for me. Complex for me.
What?
How is it
I feel like
complex?
mine's
It's
is
very
really basic.
traditional.
Very like basic when it comes to plates. I mean, I don't know. I have a lot of additions now since you guys have said some things. Like, you know, I made a lot of, you know, additions except for the mac and cheese and the yams.
I stick to the
I stick
I mean, I don't know, Jonathan. You said chicken was for a rainy day. Like, chicken is for
Fried
like chicken.
I feel like
chicken is
I feel like chicken's too basic for a holiday.
chicken is
It's not.
chicken is gonna hit every time.
Depends on who's cooking it, y'all. Like, I'm saying, if my grandma's cooking it, oh, it's a celebration.
I mean, it's gonna be good regardless.
I mean, I stick
chicken,
to
it's
the
gonna be
basics.
good.
I don't change anything up. I keep the plate the
Thanksgiving.
same, and I feel like if you're testing stuff out on Thanksgiving, you don't need to try it.
Yeah, but that's gonna wrap it up for today's show, y'all.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to thank you guys for, you know, watching the first episode of the First Phase podcast. Yeah.
We want to give our quick shout outs to our production team, HBAJ, the producer, Mr. and Miss Carpenter, Mr. Wright, Mr. Sean, and our cameraman, Michael, aka Mike.
Yeah.
Without y'all, this would not be possible. And of course, Mr. Pearson. So big shout out to y'all.
Shout out.
And with that being said, we out.
Yeah, I'm tired of waiting. Yeah, can't be patient. Yeah, I'm tired of waiting. Yeah, can't be patient. Yeah, I'm tired of waiting. 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 I can't be patient. Yeah, I can't be patient. Yeah, I can't be patient. Yeah, I'm tired of waiting. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired of waiting. Yeah, I gotta get it. I gotta take it. I gotta make it. I got to give it. So take my shot. I keep getting flat. Rapping the album, I hope it don't flop. Came a long way from selling the rest. Came a long way from hustling the block. Trapping and robbing and kicking the door. Came from the